Knock this in. 31 pickup right here. Smart, smart. Don't think about our offense. Guard for me, all right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Inside Notre Dame Basketball with Mike Brey is brought to you by Team Notre Dame members Adidas, Gatorade, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Sprint, and Xerox. Inside Notre Dame Basketball is also sponsored by Bank of America, Xfinity from Comcast, Mazda, Meyer, Notre Dame Federal Credit Union, Sirius XM Satellite Radio, and UPS.
The Fighting Irish will go to 7-1 with an impressive victory over the 8th-ranked team in the country.
Head, I haven't done this in a while, baby.
Well, number one, we defended for 40 minutes to hold them to that points total and the field goal percentage. We really rebounded well, and man, did we execute offensively when we had to.
Irish head coach Mike Brey after his team's impressive win over then 8th-ranked Kentucky at Purcell Pavilion. Hello again, Irish fans, and welcome to the 13th season of Inside Notre Dame Basketball with Mike Brey. I'm Jack Nolan, joined once again by the head coach of the Fighting Irish. Your team is 7-1. They're off to a great start.
Jack, we are off to a good start, and I'm so pleased with our leadership and maturity. I think we've started the year like the experienced team that we are.
And we have lots of highlights to show you when we come back on Inside Notre Dame Basketball. We'll begin our rundown of Notre Dame's first 8 games of the season, beginning with the season opener against Evansville.
Our best offer of the year is ending soon. Call now so you don't miss out. Get Xfinity TV for $10 a month for 12 months. Enjoy local programming and the top network channels. Don't wait. This offer ends December 21st. Call 1-800-XFINITY today and get Xfinity TV starting at $10 a month for 12 months. Or ask about our other TV packages and get access to Xfinity On Demand, HD, and HBO and Showtime. Make tomorrow awesome and switch today. Don't wait. This offer ends December 21st. Call 1-800-XFINITY now.
Dad, listen, we're gonna go broke unless we figure out a way to divvy up the shared data plan fairly. So, whoever's fathered the most children gets the most data.
Let's just do it by hair.
Body hair?
Most dental work.
What? Stop downloading and stop liking everything. It should be by who has the least amount of cartilage in their left knee.
Just want to take a bath.
Say no to sharing. Say yes to Sprint. With truly unlimited data, text, and calling.
He is suffering from flu-like symptoms.
We had to help him into the locker room. It may be a believer. Not in luck or fate.
You can see how exhausted Michael Jordan is.
But in the will to win.
Yes, Michael Jordan!
You win from within.
Classic performance by Michael Jordan.
From accounting.
Peter.
I can see that you're busy, but you were going to help us crunch the numbers for accounts receivable today? I mean, I know that this is important.
Well, both are important.
They are.
Let's get clear.
But this is important too.
The receivables.
Michelin knows it's better for Xerox to help manage their finance processing, so they can focus on keeping the world moving. With Xerox, you're ready for real business.
Your season got off to a quick start. 4 games in 8 days, beginning with the home opener in the Coaches vs. Cancer Classic against Evansville. A tough opener.
Tough opener with Evansville, a great player in Colt Ryan, a team that we really had to defend to escape in our opening. But I love that we were challenged right away. Nice drive by Eric Atkins and Jack Cooley doing what he does. I think he's the best rebounder in college basketball. Our center, Jack Cooley. And how about this one?
Oh, I loved it. They dared him to shoot.
They dared him. He lined it up. And I think he's going to make a couple of those. He's got a great stroke. He shoots well from the foul line. Real good rotation right there by Garrick Sherman. Scott Martin hustling. And we get out in transition right here. Eric Atkins, such a heady point guard, pushing the basketball. But again, a great challenge, and I like when Jaren just makes a decision to shoot it and not overanalyze it. Great cut by Cameron Bishot, and Jack, he is getting better and better every day, really buying into our system, and he's becoming a better defender. Good challenge by Pat Connaughton, who's become a defensive stopper for us. out of bounds under right here. We really execute well, and Jaron gets a driving layup. But again, I love the challenge that Evansville gave us. Big time on the backboard by Pat, chasing it down right here. We get an extra possession, and then throwing ahead for Scott Martin, little exclamation point right there. But a challenging opener and a good test for us. We come up here against Monmouth in the second game, and Monmouth is running all that North Carolina system stuff. Scott Martin has got us started with a jump shot, and Scott is shooting the ball very well here early in the season. This guy's shooting the ball well too. Cameron Beshad coming off the bench, giving us scoring, a nice play there. I think the story of the night was Garrick Sherman getting his career high in points and rebounds, and we really want to build on that. Nice ball movement. Pat Connaughton steps up and knocks a jump shot down. Skip passes are something we really do to change sides of the floor. Pat with a nice drive. Good rotation defensively, and Zach August, an exciting young freshman for us who's just going to get better and better, gave us some good minutes at the end of this. Post feed here. Here's Zach again with a little Sigma move, square up. Again, a very bright future for him. Garrick Sherman, again, the story of the night, really on both ends of the floor, defending, scoring the basketball. This is a heck of a play right here. How about the hands of your center, picking up a save and going ahead and dunking and finishing that. But we had to play against a team that scrambled us a lot throughout the night.
Big win, 84-57 over Monmouth, and you mentioned it. Garrick Sherman, career highs of 22 points and 9 rebounds. He wasn't happy with the way he played against Evansville, and this was huge for him.
It really was. I still think even now Garrick is a work in progress for us, getting a feel for how we play offensively. He's really helping us defensively, but he is a key guy for us if we want to move forward.
After the Monmouth win, the Irish had a few days to get ready for their trip to Brooklyn, New York, and the semifinals of the CBC Classic. All the highlights are coming up next here on Inside Notre Dame Basketball.
CBO, cheddar, bacon, onion.
Yeah, it's tremendous.
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 Say hello to McDonald's new CBO. Smooth cheddar, crispy bacon, grilled onions on the Angus 3rd Pounder or premium chicken sandwiches. CBO, the simple joy of tremendous.
Yeah.
Turn your signature into a new Mazda. During Mazda's Zero to Drive event, lease select 2013 Mazdas for $0 down, 0 security deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 due at signing. It's our best deal of the season, but it's only for a limited time. During Mazda's Zero to Drive event, lease a 2013 Mazda 3 ISV for $219 a month for 39 months.
At Meijer, you'll be surprised to find the brands on your gift list at low Meijer prices. That means Kelly can save money and deliver an extra special Christmas morning surprise. Experience the joy of giving this holiday with the biggest brands at low Meijer prices. Experience the savings, experience the difference. Meijer.
You took on St. Joseph's in the CBC semifinals, and they put a big physical experience front line on the floor, and it caused you some problems.
It really did, Jack, and a very experienced basketball team, an athletic front line, a team that's picked to win the Atlantic 10. We knew all summer this was going to be a heck of a challenge, and it certainly was. I thought we got off to a great start. Felt good about it, making shots early. We were out of the gate. I think it was an 8-0 run to start the game. Nice penetration by Pat. And Jaron knocks down shots. So we're feeling pretty good and really playing well. Eric Atkins was fabulous in both games in New York. This is just a great play here. Our ability to pass the ball is our greatest strength on the offensive end of the floor. Here we are working off a ball screen. Again, Eric Atkins probing and patiently finding Pat Connaughton for a shot right there. Again, a pretty good flow. Really a pretty good flow by us. Really good move by Jack, and this is Jack Cooley, just the relentlessness to get his hands on 3 rebounds and then finish with a 3-point play. Jaron Grant pitching it over to Eric Atkins, knocking down shots. I think this is where Eric Atkins' confidence in his shooting started in New York. How about this play he makes? And we get an easy bucket here, and you're feeling like you got control of this thing. That's what's disappointing.
That hurt you, though.
This didn't help. The cramps by Eric, him not being on the floor, really changed things. We could have used any one of these open shots, you know, kind of to go down. Eric keeps us alive right there, but St. Joe played great and knocked us off, and that was one that really stung us. BYU, now we got to turn around in less than 24 hours, and matter of fact, less than 12 hours, and play BYU, and you're still feeling a little bit disappointed. Cameron Bishad comes off the bench and helps us score in the first half. This is a BYU team that's going to be in the NCAA tournament. Jack Cooley has stepped through a double team, and I'm excited. I'm just trying to provide some juice because, you know, our energy level was down a little bit after all we invested. I like that move for Jaron, just a short runner instead of going all the way to the hole. How about that pass? Next pass there by Pat Connaughton. Eric Atkins continues his shooting streak right there. Ball reversal. We make the extra pass. Again, our ability to pass gets us open shots, and we're on a run right here. After being down 7 with about 13 minutes to go, we turn it around and make a great run. We play zone. We really get efficient offensively. Jaron finds Eric, who shot the ball so well, and we really kind of put a dagger in and finish these guys off. Another great hands defensively. Eric on a leak out right there, and we go on a run down the stretch. And that's a heck of a win to get out of there 1-1 because we were hurting a little bit. Our pride was hurting from the night before.
The 78-68 win over a BYU team that has gone to 6 NCAA tournaments in the last 7 years. So that's going to be a good resume win. And even though you didn't win both games, that weekend was great for Eric Atkins.
It was great for Eric Atkins. You're right. I think it jump-started him to looking like the best guard in the Big East since then.
After the bounce-back win against BYU, the Irish returned home for a stretch of 4 home games in 9 days. We'll show you the highlights of the first 3 games right after this timeout. The night before Thanksgiving, your team took on your alma mater, George Washington. Jaron Grant, Garrick Sherman, 12 points in the first half. You got off to a quick start.
We did get off to a good start, and it was neat to see the Colonials, my old alma mater from Foggy Bottom, coming to town with a new coach who's building a program, but we were ready to play. And a low post touch and back out is always good for us. Jaron getting off to a good start has been a key. He had struggled a little bit previously. Him getting going early was a key. Garrick Sherman inside, nice move. We loved getting him low post touches because, like, he has really good footwork. There he is again, scoring the basketball. Here again, just really good footwork. A low post touch for Garrick is good for us. I love the fact that Garrick's really shooting well from the foul line, too. He's sticking free throws. Great move by Scott Martin. 3-point play right there, baseline drive. Our spacing is really good. We're playing some zone here, and we sneak out and get a steal. And then here we are in transition, and really Pat Connaughton does a great job jump stopping and drawing a 3-point play and converting in transition. Good hands here. We're off to the races again. Great pass by our point guard. And how about that finish by our young freshman, Zach August? Good win for us, again, the night before Thanksgiving, and I think it's something to build on. We turn to our game against St. Francis and without Scott Martin. So Garrick Sherman gets his first start in a Notre Dame uniform. I love when Jaron turns the corner and shoots that short runner instead of trying to get all the way into the traffic. Ball reversal to Eric Atkins, who is shooting the ball. Cameron Bishad in his role of coming off the bench and scoring it for us. Real good help by Jack Cooley there. And then we get off in transition. Low post touch. We get good movement. Jack with a heck of a move. I mean, that is an athletic move right there for a big guy to go through all that traffic. Great hands here. Again, Garrick comes up with it. Low post touch for Garrick, and he gets into his move. Nice tempo. He really has a nice tempo in the post, and we're going to need him to score for us. Good help by Tom Knight right there, and a big-time rebound by Pat Connaughton, and we get off in some transition again. How about that play by a big guy? One-hand catch and right up. Just a really athletic play. Skip pass, post feed. Jack gets deep position. That's a little bit of who we are offensively. Our ability to pass the basketball is our greatest strength, Jack. Turn to Chicago State. an ESPN U game, a national TV game, Scott Martin shooting the ball, and I've been so thrilled with how he is shooting the ball for us here early in the season. Our steady point guard gets into the heart of the defense. We swing it, and shooting the ball was the theme for us. We are really shooting it and making shots, and I think this game jump-started us to feeling better about who we are shooting it from outside the arc. Cameron with a big three-point shot right there. Jaron finds Eric. And again, we are shooting good shots, open shots, but our passing right there gets us very clean looks. Drive and pitch, Pat Connaughton in transition, and the show goes on with us. Skip pass, something we do really well, and Jaron now takes it on a drive for a three-point play. But our offensive efficiency was just excellent. How about this play by Jaron? Reads it, gets off, and a big, strong finish in transition right there. Really an explosive first half for us against Chicago State.
And you were very excited before Jaron ever saw the floor in a game. The combination of Atkins and Grant, and in this game, they became only the second backcourt combo to record double-doubles together in the same game in the last 15 years.
It's an amazing feat when you look at that. Doesn't matter who you're playing, for both of them to do that. I think it really underscores how good a backcourt we have and how excited we are about them.
After the impressive performance against Chicago State, the Irish had 2 full days to get ready for their Big East SEC showdown with defending national champion Kentucky. All the exciting highlights of Blackout Night at Purcell Pavilion are coming up next.
We love seeing you at Bank of America.
But we know you want to be able to bank wherever you are.
Bank of America mobile banking lets you bank on your schedule.
Now you can securely deposit checks you get right away with your smartphone camera. Watch this.
It doesn't get more convenient than that. See? Success.
It's amazing. Check balances, pay bills,
and much, much more.
Right here. Bank on your schedule and deposit checks on the go. Download the Bank of America mobile banking app today.
I need to get back to work.
3, 2, 1. It's hard to call it radio when it's this out of the box.
Listen to that. Man, you know just what to say.
You might be a redneck.
Fox News alert on several dramatic new developments.
Frank Sinatra.
You're a delightful audience. Let's go to Margaritaville, to the 10, to the 5, touchdown.
This is satellite radio. Welcome to Sirius XM.
Sometimes it seems like just yesterday that Coach Brey arrived at Notre Dame, but the Kentucky game was the 400th game of his Notre Dame coaching career, and you decided to celebrate it by playing the defending national champions.
400 games. Man, I've been here a while. God, I hope I can stay longer, too. What a great night for our university, and what a great night for our basketball program to play an extremely talented Kentucky team. Blackout night. We had the old secret agent uniforms. You couldn't read the numbers, but we sure played well with them. And Eric Atkins got us off to a fabulous start on the offensive end of the floor, scoring the ball. Real good alert here defensively, and we get an easy bucket. And we needed some easy buckets early. We were stalling early, and then Eric got us jump-started. We run a little set to get him off a stagger screen, and that was a big shot to kind of almost jump-start an offensive run for us. Jaron reading a ball screen, really good roll by Jack Cooley, who does a real good job rolling off those ball screens. B-shot off the bench. That is an unbelievably tough shot, but the man can score the ball, and he finds ways to do it. Good movement here. Great screen by Scott Martin. We're able to probe, executing. Jack on a roll, and that guy right there leading the charge and leading the cheers for us. B-shot, catch and shoot. Coming off the bench, really ready to score and help us. Defensively here, we get a big-time rebound, and we're off running a little bit. How about this move by Jaron Grant to take the bump, to gather, three-point play, big momentum play for us in the first half to kind of finish the half strong. Here's a confident guy. I love he squares up, takes a jump shot right there, and again, we're in a pretty darn good offensive rhythm. Heck of a pass right here. Deflected. Who else but our center with great hands? And those guys right there, our football guys, sure added to the excitement and the energy in the building. Offensive efficiency in the second half. We execute and get open looks. Ball screen by Garrick. We make the extra pass. They cheat. Eric Atkins with a big jump shot. We continually executed offensively, and we made big shots here. Clock running down. Jaron realizes it. Nobody makes more bad shots at the end of a shot clock than Jaron Grant. And what a great win. And Manti leading the charge, the students on the floor. It was a fun night for us and a confidence-building win for us.
And there's a look at the final stats. A key to this game, you came out in the first half and shot 56% from the floor, took control early. You said in the locker room afterwards, a matter-of-fact win. Your team expected to win, and that's the way the game went.
That's really how we played. We would have been disappointed if we didn't win the basketball game. I thought we prepared well. We talked about this game all summer. These guys couldn't wait to play it, and a great win for us.
Now, your team expected to win, so while the rest of the country thought it was an upset, your team didn't. But what did they take away from the game, winning it the way they expected it to?
I think yet another example of how disciplined we play in our building and how we protect home court, which is such an important thing in college basketball.
Yes, fans, for the Irish players, the win over Kentucky validated the confidence they already had in the abilities of Mike Brey's 13th Notre Dame team.
It just gives us confidence to know that we're one of the better teams in the country, especially here at home. We really don't lose.
I think we came in expecting to win this game, and we didn't feel as though we were underdogs. Granted, they're a very good team, very talented team, and we don't want to play them later in the year. We're glad we got them now, but we believe in ourselves and we believe in how we play, especially in this building.
It's pretty big. I mean, it's a big resume win. It looks good. I mean, it's good to get it out there and just know early that we're a good team, so we can have confidence going into the Big East.
Yes, our first show of the season is winding down. The first Ask Coach Brey question of the season is coming up right after this final timeout.
Customer Aaron Swenson bought from us online today, so I'm happy.
Sales go up, I'm happy.
It went out today, I'm happy.
What if she's not at home?
She won't be happy.
Use UPS. She can get a text alert, reroute, even reschedule a package. It's UPS My Choice.
You happy?
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
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 Happy. I love logistics.
I'm very happy I made the switch.
It's easy.
They're great.
As I go out, being nervous about going out into the world.
You switch because
for what you get and what they give back.
Of the people.
It'd just be another thing that I know is there for me all the time.
It's a no-brainer.
It's about family. It's about values. It's about doing things the right way.
And that's why I'm sticking with them.
You just get sucked in, and it's great. We're there.
Notre Dame Federal Credit Union. Come home.
You know you're going to get the best when you go to Notre Dame Federal Credit Union.
It's time now for this week's Ask Coach Brey question presented by CBTS. This week's question comes from James Ward of Lansdale, Pennsylvania, who begins by writing, Coach, great win over Kentucky. What type of strength and conditioning does the team do to stay ahead of other teams?
Well, we have the best strength and conditioning coach in the country, and Tony Rolinski, who deals with us year-round. But in the season, it's really my job to keep us moving, and we play a lot of 5-on-5 in transition to keep that conditioning level up.
Folks, if you would like to ask Coach Brey a question, all you have to do is log on to UND.com and click on Ask Coach Brey in the rotating boxes in the center of the main page. Back in action this weekend when Brown of the Ivy League comes to town. What do you expect?
Well, they've got two Irish Catholic guards in Matt Sullivan and Sean McGonigal who will come here ready to shoot the jump shot. They can really shoot it from the three-point line. They've got the youngest Division I coach in his first year doing a great job at his alma mater.
Hard to believe this is the 13th season of Inside Notre Dame Basketball with Mike Brey. I think we're off to a great start, Coach.
We are rolling along.
Thanks as always. And folks, we'll have all the highlights of the Notre Dame Brown game on the next edition of Inside Notre Dame Basketball. Until then, thanks so much for watching, and as always, go Irish. Inside Notre Dame Basketball with Mike Brey has been brought to you by Team Notre Dame members Adidas, Gatorade, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Sprint, and Xerox. Inside Notre Dame Basketball is also sponsored by Bank of America, Xfinity from Comcast, Mazda, Meyer, Notre Dame Federal Credit Union, Sirius XM Satellite Radio, and UPS.